this is a dream, and I don't mean for them. I mean for me. It's a dream for me. Hi guys, it is time for episode 6 of Show Me Love, the long-awaited episode, the one where we know that this is where things really get started. I'm not 100% that we're going to see them kiss this episode because we know that the scene they've been teasing, they've already confirmed they don't kiss in that scene. So I'm guessing it's another almost kiss situation, but they are having some of those wedding scenes, which I think are going to be a dream. That's why I genuinely think that they're going to be a dream, because like that doesn't make sense unless for some reason we're like seeing into the future, which would not make sense at all. So it's definitely not real. However, if we do see those scenes, which we're going to see Inglad's kiss for the very first time. We've seen the pictures, obviously, but video-wise, this is going to be the first time we see them kiss. I don't know if that's the first time they kissed, or like what order stuff was filmed in, but shipping these girls, loving them as individuals for so long, I can't believe that this is happening, because they've been through so much ups and downs, friends, not friends, more than friends, are they more than friends? Everything was just like changing completely all the time. So to now be at the point where we're gonna see them kiss is just wild, because like even if they're dating in real life, even if they do date in real life, even if they did, we most likely wouldn't see them kiss unless for some reason they were caught kissing and someone took a picture or something, you know? But we're lucky enough to have a series that's going to show it to us. And obviously they're playing characters, but we know that the feelings are very similar in real life. So I'm excited for this episode, really. Really, that's what I'm the most excited for. I have some thoughts that I want to say after this episode is over. Those thoughts may change depending on what happens this episode, so we'll see. Either way, super excited to watch this episode and to get things going. I was confused because so far it says that there's only 9 episodes, but then some people have been saying that there is going to be a 10th, so I'm confused about that. But either way, if a kiss does not happen this episode, like between them as their characters in real time, not in a dream, it better happen early on in the next episode. However, I doubt it will, because of course they gotta have that final scene be something so shocking where they finally kiss, you know, and then we're only gonna have like 2 episodes of them actually together. So I want to see it. I'm tired of this teasing. The other thing too is like their almost kisses have been so almost kisses that it's like at this point just have them kiss, because their almost kisses have been so, I don't even know what to say, have been like so serious. Just kiss. At this point, I would grab her and just kiss her and be like, okay, got it over with. Good. Now that we got it over with, let's make out. But yeah, just a quick reminder, if you want to see the uncut full episode reactions to Show Me Love, meaning the whole episode, you can watch it along with me. You will also get Gap the Series, all the episodes I've watched so far, as well as an early one on Patreon. You'll also, in addition to that, get every single show that I react to, all uncut, unedited, under one tier. So you don't just pay for Show Me Love, you get everything. If you're interested in that, the link at the top of my description will take you to my Patreon, and there is where you find all those links, and you can watch along with me. Otherwise, they're still going to be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But other than that, let's get this episode, guys. I'm nervous. We're getting straight into this.
ไม่ใช่นักร้องมืออาชีพซะหน่อยต้องมีเพี้ยนกันบ้างแหละ
ถ้าฉันได้ซ้อมเยอะกว่านี้ก็คงจะออกมาดีมากๆอ่ะ
We didn't even get to see it. Okay, that is one thing though that like annoys the crap out of me, is we're supposed to see these pageant girls in a pageant falling in love because of the pageant, and we've not seen them dressed up on a stage. Like, what is going on, man? Oh shit, here we go. Straddle her. Ooh! Woo!
วันนี้มันก็ผ่านไปได้ด้วยดีนะ
She said must continue sulking. So beautiful woman gets closer to me. She's gonna pull her. Aw. I love how she didn't even really need to pull her. Mina was already leaning down. Aw. Kiss her, bitch.
ขอบคุณมากๆนะ
Aw.
ไม่ได้เธอฉันก็แย่เหมือนกัน
Aw.
ขอบคุณนะคะ
Aw. Aw, my babies. I feel so proud. Like, I feel like a mother. I am their mother. Listen, though, y'all are doing it to yourselves at this point. Just kiss. God damn. You could not be closer to each other. Kiss her, Charlene. What is this music? I feel like I'm watching The Sims. Guys. This is supposed to be a very intense, might be our first kiss moment, where their hearts are racing and they're falling in love. And this is the music they're choosing. Is this shit gonna play during the sex scene? Am I gonna hear The Sims in the background of the sex scene? Like, what is this? Like, without that ding, ding, the song would be fine. Aww. I swear, though, if it doesn't pick off right where we left off, I'm gonna be pissed. I want to know how they get out of that position. Are they both just like, sorry. What is that song, though? Come on, man. Who listened to that and was like, this song is perfect? I get that there's a playful nature about the show. I do. I completely get that. And I think that the majority of the time, the music is fine. It's not that big of a deal. But in the scene where, like, the two lead characters are falling in love and they're almost gonna kiss and they're playing Sims music. What the actual fuck? So you're telling me she sat there straddled on top of the woman that she is falling for, this close to each other's faces, touching noses, touching faces with their arms around each other. And then what happened? They were just like, so anyway, I do think you did great. You say great. And then they just turned and then separated. Like, that's such a cop-out. How are you going to show an almost kiss that's like that intense and then not even end the scene? I'll take it back. If they show the end of that scene, I will take it back and I won't fight you. Same here. Aww. Aww. Come on. Daddy Mina rise. I love how they're like, it looks like they're on different beds, but they're pushed together. Like, what's the point? Just sleep on the same bed. Oh, she's totally sleeping. Also, when is the scene where she's like about to kiss her when she's sleeping? When does that happen? That's gotta be next episode, along with the scene where they're like staring into each other's eyes about to kiss and then they scream because they get scared. I feel like there's just so much that's from the trailer that we haven't seen yet. So if they get interrupted when they almost kiss because they get scared, you know, when they're outside, is the first kiss gonna be the one where Charlene is sleeping or like sleeping and then she wakes up and kisses her? Because if there's another almost kiss and then another almost kiss, if those are both almost kisses, I'm actually gonna get pissed off. This is like ridiculous at this point. I'll be okay if like one of those almost kisses is after they actually do kiss, you know?
ประเด็นร้อนในโซเชียลตอนนี้ปะประเด็นอะไรอ่ะก็นี่ไง
She's like, what?
ทำไมต้องเป็นฉันน่ะเอางี้เดี๋ยวฉันโพสต์ลงใส่แฮชแท็กเองเพราะทุกคนเข้าใจผิด
I low-key like that they added this into it because it's almost like acknowledging the many times that we've seen pictures or like situations happen or like similarities in their like Instagram stories or something where people are like, oh, they're lying, she's actually dating her, or she's actually seeing her behind their back and they're lying to us, and then and Charlotte's this and that. It's like kind of acknowledging that and showing how it's not true, which I'm here for. I love that. They're shutting that shit down.
แกแต่ว่าที่เขาพูดกันมันไม่ใช่เรื่องจริงไม่ใช่หรอ เดี๋ยวมีนาแกใจเย็นก่อนถ้าฉันไม่รู้เรื่องมาก่อนนี้ฉันคิดว่าแกเป็นคนที่โดนชาวเน็ตเมาส์นะ
Here's a way you can fix it. Log on, say, that picture is old of my ex-boyfriend that's a piece of shit. I'm in love with Mina. That's how you fix it right there.
ทำไมแกต้องหงุดหงิดเกินเบอร์ขนาดนั้นนะ จริงด้วย
They know why. Shitheads.
ฉันไม่ชอบให้เพื่อนโดนซุบซิบอะแกไม่รู้สึกหรือไง ไม่นะแกขนาดเจ้าตัวเขาโดนเองเขายังไม่พูดอะไรเลย
Right, you're more upset than she is, girl. Oh, she looks so cute right there. I want one of them to admit to them so bad. Like, they know. Obviously, they know.
บอกอะไรก็ดูออกว่าแกชอบเชอรีนใช่ปะ
She's like, let me gauge the vibe before I admit this. Aww.
ไม่ได้ชอบแบบ
The gasp, like you're so shocked. She said it, yes, they knew.
เขาบอกเชอรีนด้วยตัวเองได้ไหม
Girl,
ได้เลยค่ะ
she knows.
ได้
She knows, and I know she knows.
มีนาไปสิไปหรอ
Go find Charlene, go with her to go see Kian, make out in front of him. Problem solved. This makes me sad too, because like even somewhere, okay, at least we're gonna, okay, maybe, okay, I might eat my words because they might show right now, but it kind of makes me sad because we're seeing how that stuff affected Charlene, like that she was dating Kian when she's not, and he was like abusive to her, you know, and it just kind of makes me think about when this is happening to Charlotte in real life, and people keep bringing that bullshit back in about her ex. I don't want to start anything or like even just mention it again, but I already did. So, but like, you know what I mean? Like it makes me sad because it just, now that I'm seeing how this character is reacting, it makes me wonder like, is this one of the things that's very accurate to real life? Because I hope people who start that bullshit rumor and say these things about them feel like crap because of that. Aww. Okay, so far has not shown them pull away. Ooh, there's the pool where they're gonna do it. Just kidding. Every time it shows the pool, I'm just like, is it time?
แม่กิกกี้บอกว่า
And where is the scene of them when she's wearing the rainbow sweater and holding Mina's face and Mina's
แม่กิกกี้
sobbing?
เคลียร์ได้อยู่แล้วเนาะ
ฉันแค่กลัวว่าจะทำคนอื่นลำบากไปด้วยอะ
It's so confusing to me because why did they film so many scenes at the beginning? Like when they first started filming, they filmed so many scenes that we have not even seen yet. But then they filmed a lot of stuff that we have seen like recently, like a few weeks ago recently. Like the almost kissing scene, that was recent. But then there's still stuff we haven't seen from when they first started filming. It's like I don't understand that. Maybe they were reshoots. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering, because that scene was like added in, do you think that when Noah started this, you know how he was like, oh, there's only gonna be a cheek kiss or whatever, do you think that was actually legit and then they changed their minds and then they added these scenes in? Do you think that's what happened?
เอาตรงนะ
Like those wedding scenes too? That was the last day of filming.
รู้มาเลิกเศร้าค่ะสาวเรามาถ่ายรูปสยบข่าวลือกันดีกว่ามีนาไปนั่งตรงนู้นเริ่มเลย
Oh my god. These little matchmakers. Okay, now face each other and kiss.
ซบนิดนึง
Are these those selfies that we've seen?
ให้เชอรีนซบดีกว่าโอเค
I think they are.
ก็ซบนะขอมือนิดนึงนะคะเอามือวางอย่างนี้ใจมันเต้นติ๊กตัก
Aw, the blushing. My heart.
เลิศเกิน
It's wild how like crazy Charlotte is for Ingfa now. But like I just keep thinking, oh, it is the pictures. I just keep thinking like, could you imagine being Ingfa filming this series with this girl that you thought you had no chance with, like said no chance, and you get to kiss her, you get to touch her, you get to be up close with her. And it's just so funny to me that like the second Charlotte got to do these things with her and like had an excuse to do it, like, okay, well, I'm gonna be gay for this role, you know? The second that she had her opportunity to be gay, fell for her. That bitch fell flat on her face.
เชอรีนทั้งโสดทั้งสวยรอคนมาสารภาพรักอยู่นะคะ
I do love though that Charlene she's never once been like, I don't know what she's talking about, you know, like she's always, if she says that, she like just stares straight at Mina and is like she knows, she's not hiding it. Aww, my heart.
ครอบครัวเธอนี่น่ารักเนาะ
Aww.
น่ารักอะไรล่ะทะเลาะกันจนต้องหนีมากรุงเทพเนี่ยนะน่ารัก
This is such couple behavior though.
ไม่มีให้ทะเลาะอ่ะ
Like they're girlfriends, come on.
เธอไม่ได้คุยกับแม่หรอ
I'm glad they're finally like talking about this.
งั้นเธอลองโทรหาแม่ไหมเผื่อว่า
She's like, good night. I don't need your advice, good night.
ฝันนี้นะ
Aww. It's so cute.
นี่ไงกำลังใจอยู่นี่ไงขอใครเรา
Aw. They're so cute. Killing it. Ooh, get it, get it. Like, how hard would it have been to, like, do a scene just like this, but in dresses on the stage? And then a scene where they get all the girls together and announce a winner. Like, if it doesn't even show her win, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because they can get all the girls together for the scenes of them in the chairs and, like, that, like, room with the guy. They should have done this with them on the stage with dresses on. Like, why not? The whole show is based off of a pageant, and it's not showing the pageant. Cutie. Almost in a way, it feels like the whole pageant storyline is just a way to further the character's storyline. We know they're about to go do something, and then we see the aftermath of it, where they'll be like, oh, you did great at singing, or her be like, oh, I did terrible at singing, when it's like, what's the point in having these storylines of them doing these things, or of Oregon being blackmailed pretty much to be part of this other woman's group when they don't even show any of it? It's like, why am I supposed to care about that storyline when you're not showing it to us? Oh, shit. Oh, that was smooth as fuck. Oh!
ขายหน่อยดินี่แกล้งปะเนี่ย
Oh, shit. The sexual tension, though. Oh, shit. What did she say? Ooh! I know what you are. Mina, I know what you are. Oh my gosh. My fucking babies. This is a dream, and I don't mean for them, I mean for me. For me. It's a dream for me. They look so beautiful. Aww. They said, we don't need a minister, we'll marry ourselves. Aww. No one can tell me that this is not Inglot. This is not Charlene and Mina, this is Inglot. Wait, I'm not ready. Ah! Wait, I'm not ready. We're about to see their first kiss. We're about to see their first kiss. We're about to see their first kiss. Or at least the first one we see. We're about to see it. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Wait, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. Wait, I need something. What can I have? Give me this. Oh my god. Okay, wait, no! At least this song fits better. Like, what the fuck was that Sims song in the other scene? Guys, I'm so nervous. I don't even want to play it. They're about to kiss for the first time that we've ever seen. Not a picture, in live action. Kiss her! Kiss! Oh, they're touching! Now they separated. Kiss her! My lord! But where's the subtitles? Aww. You know what I just thought of? Okay, so you know how I was talking about how they filmed this later? Like, they're showing us scenes that they filmed after the fact. Like, they filmed scenes that we haven't even seen yet, but then recently they filmed scenes and we're seeing them right now. Like, that was recent. The Almost Kiss was very, very recent. That was after the whole 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Inglot situation happened, if you know what I'm talking about. This one especially was drunk tweeting, and we don't know what happened. We just know that she went to their room, something Inglot coded happened. Something LGBT happened in that room. We know that they were sleeping this close to each other. We know that they locked the door and locked Sun out. That's a little gay. And that they were very shy about it and giggly and adorable about it and making sexual references and jokes. No one knows what happened, but we know that Ingfa had a dream. She had a dream. We don't know what it was about. What if her dream was that she married Charlotte? What if that is her dream that she doesn't want to tell anybody about because it was her marrying Charlotte? What if that scene right there was showing us a real situation. We know that a lot of this, 90% or whatever, is real life. What if her dream was marrying Charlotte and they put it in the show because this was filmed later, like I said? What if that was her dream? If that was her dream, that makes the whole situation even way cuter, even so, if it can be. I have things to say about this storyline too.
ตอนนี้เธอกำลังทำให้ฉันเสียไปด้วยนะ
Oof. She said, don't pull me down with you. I want none of that.
ที่ไม่ให้หนูไปแกล้งยายมีนานั่นน่ะคือหนูไม่อยากทำเข้าใจไหมคะ
ออร์แกนเธอใจร้อนเกินไปนะแม่บอกแล้วไงว่าให้ใจเย็นๆอย่าให้เป็นข่าวซุบซิบกันอย่างนี้ฉันต้องมานั่งแก้ข่าวให้เธออีกเนี่ยมันไม่โอเครู้ไหมมันเสียภาพ
Didn't she want her to do that?
ใช่หนูมันใจร้อนแล้วยังไงอะแล้วแม่ต้องมาแก้อะไรให้หนูคือไม่ต้องทำไม่ต้องยุ่ง
She said what she said. Aw. She's a very good actress.
เต้ว่าไง
อยู่นี่เอง
I can't wait to watch Heidi get knocked off her damn high horse.
อ๋อไปสิ
I also just love that everybody else is a different character and Heidi's just Heidi.
ทำอะไรอยู่คะ
อ๋อ
Obviously, she's not that person. Her character itself is different, but everyone's name is different. Hers is just Heidi.
แกได้ข่าวเด็ดออร์แกนปะชีแชทหลุดจ้า เมาเยอะๆหน้าเวอร์
Oh shit.
อ๋อสงสัยโดนเขี่ยทิ้งอ่ะ
What is this? What is this?
เมาเพื่อขนาดนั้นอะ
Just showing some cameos, showing them talking about it? Honestly, if she wasn't such a good actress, I would have no interest in this storyline at all. They should have given her a more main character role, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna speak on this issue right now, just while it's fresh in my brain. The whole situation with Oregon, her new pageant mom, whatever, and Mother Kiki Makiki is the most uninteresting thing about the show. And I don't mean that in a mean way. She's a fantastic actress. They could have given her such a better part that was more main story, because I feel like a lot of the misses in this show, I feel like stem from these random storylines that don't add anything to the main plot of this show. It almost feels as though they know that Ingfa and Charlotte they're the show, and that the main four girls are the show. You know, they're all really good friends now. Now Mina's a friend with them, you know. They're the show. Their storylines and their separate storylines are fantastic, are great. Those make sense. Why? I feel like the storylines with Oregon and with her new pageant mom, the one that's kind of blackmailing her, those could be good. That storyline could be good, could make sense. But why do we care about this woman? And I don't mean Oregon, I mean this other woman. We don't know anything about her. They haven't even talked about her friendship with Kiki and why they're like so against each other now. I mean, they kind of have, I guess. But like, even Kiki, like, we know that she's kind of their pageant mom. You know, she's like the big person in charge. But to me, she just seems like a small side character that's their boss. We don't really know anything about her. And I love the actress. I think she's great. She's hilarious. I just don't see the point of having in my brain, this is how I'm comprehending it. We're seeing a storyline that is derived from Kiki, somebody we know nothing about, who's the smallest side character, not in every episode, yada, yada, yada. We're seeing a storyline that is like, here's Kiki, which is like, if she had a storyline, great, that's fine. She's a side character, but we see more of her. We see her, Kiki's enemy, and then under that, Oregon, with that whole situation. It's so disconnected to the storyline. And I get where they're going with it. It's like they want to take Mina down for whatever freaking reason. She's brand new, but they're against Mina. Mina haters, I guess. Like, what? The main reason is that they want to pit Oregon against her, I guess. But that's not even like all of it. I don't understand why that storyline is in the show. I get it to be against Mina or whatever, but it's just not necessary. Especially because we don't even see the pageant. We're not seeing anything of the pageant. And that montage of them walking in with their sashes and like introducing themselves could have easily been filmed on a stage in a dress. You could put in a clapping background. You could literally do anything. You don't even need to show the audience. They could have just done that exact scene, but on a stage. And I don't understand why they're not. I don't like the fact that when shows do that a lot, where it's like, oh, we're gonna sing together, and then they just like all of a sudden skip to after the fact, it almost feels like just like a cop out, you know? It's like, okay, we wanted to have this we want this scene where Mina comforts Charlene, so let's have her not do well singing at this competition we're having them do, and then she comforts her. It's like, so that's all the scene gave to us, was the fact that we got to see her comfort her. It is the transitions between situations are not good. I don't know if it's the editing, I don't know. But these random side storylines are so unnecessary. We see people already going for Mina. We see Heidi trying to ruin Mina and Charlene. We see the whole Faye situation. Like, there does not need to be a side situation of Oregon being blackmailed to screw Mina over, which is a brand new person to pageants, you know? It just is so unnecessary and a time suck. I don't mean that in a bad way, and I really like Oregon's character. I like the actress. I think she's one of the stronger actors in the show, but I think that they could have had a better storyline for her that had to do with the main storyline, because this is not doing anything. We're seeing her point of view, we're seeing her sad, but all that is a detached storyline from the show. And I don't know. The whole situation makes me a little bit sad, because I feel as though there could have been a lot more from this show. I'll talk about that later. They're giving a decent amount of screen time to the Oregon and her new drag mom storyline. But like, why should I care, you know? Why should I care about that? I'll talk more at the end, but that's what my thoughts about that were. It's like, okay, and the storyline itself isn't that it's that bad. They could do this exact storyline and execute it differently, and it would work, in my opinion. Better, if not just as good. Because these scenes with them too, the emotional ones, are great. But they introduced the pageant mom, and we know nothing about her. Just that her and Kiki are not friends anymore.
ฉันรู้ แล้วแกพอจะรู้ไหมว่าใครที่เป็นคนปล่อยแชทพวกนั้น
ไม่อะฉันไม่รู้จริง
I think they are both really good actresses too.
ขอบใจแกมากนะเว้ย
ไม่เป็นไร
Another way that they could have a similar situation, like with that storyline, could be like, let's say Nudies was, let's skip the whole like pageant mom thing and go straight to like her and Nudie. Oregon and Nudie used to be not Nudie, Lalin. What they say her name differently too. I don't get it. But let's skip the mother situation. Let's go straight to them. They used to be best friends, but now are kind of competitors and not friends anymore. We could see this exact storyline of her versus Nudie, which is a main character, and have it all make a lot more sense. Because let's say you just transfer that situation from Mother Kiki to Nudie, and then the new one down to Oregon, and then we just do it directly. The only reason that this is about like taking Mina down is because it's through Kiki and the other girl, because they used to be friends and they're like, whatever, you know? They should just eliminate that part of the story and just have it be her against Nudie or something, you know? Like, there's enough stuff with Mina and Charlene and Faye and Heidi. There is enough going on there. There does not need to be another thing of, like, her going up against Mina. We're not even seeing it, you know? It should be that she's ex-friends with one of the girls and she's trying to compete really hard against them, but they're beefing and, you know, she gets exposed. Something like that. Because, like, again, like I said, Oregon and the actress is not the issue.
แกหมายถึงแกออร์แกนเหรอ
ใช่อะสิ ก็ข่าวในโซเชียลมันแรงขนาดนั้นน่ะ สงสัยวันนี้จะไม่ลงมากินข้าวแน่ๆ
Like, let's say, even better, instead of Nudie, Diana, whatever, however you said. It could be that something got leaked that she was talking crap about her.
ยายออร์แกนทะเลาะกับแม่ควีนนี่เหรอ
Queenie, that's what
ใคร
it
จะ
is.
ทำเรื่องแบบนี้กันอะ
Heidi! Things get leaked or whatever, and it pits them against each other, and then we see them kind of beefing in the exact same way, but not towards Mina, you know? Would have been so much better.
สิแกสงสัยอ่ะจะไปหายายออร์แกนแง่เลย
แต่เรื่องออร์แกนอะแซ่บเกินนึกว่าดูละครอยู่เนี่ยแก
What?
ก็ใช่สิแกก็เพราะว่าเรื่องจริงอ่ะมันยิ่งกว่าในละครยังไงล่ะ
Ugh.
โทรมาหาฉันได้แล้วเหรอเยออร์แกน
Like, besides the fact that she's screwing
คนเขาดู
over
ออกนะคะว่าแม่เป็นคนปล่อย
Organ,
ข่าว
why would I care
หนู
about
ค่ะ
Quinny?
เขาไม่ได้อยากรู้หรอกนะคะว่าใครเป็นคนปล่อยข่าว
And that's nothing against her. I just think that the character is pointless. Sorry, I just keep having ideas, but like, again, even if they wanted to make it so Deanna or Organ, neither of them were really bad in the situation, like if they were to do what I was saying, they could make it so that it's all like a misunderstanding. Something happens that Organ finds out and thinks it's true, crap talks her, the shit gets leaked, suddenly they're beefing and they're going up against each other pretty much. Same exact storyline, same situation, just getting rid of the irrelevant characters that do nothing for the plot.
ฉันขอโทษ
My stomach is growling, I'm sorry.
ไม่เป็นไรหรอก แกไม่ใช่คนแบบนั้นสักหน่อย
Was that the last Inglot scene we got? Meh. It was cute though.
เขาจะได้แถลงข่าวและเคลียร์เรื่องดราม่าพวกเนี้ยให้แก
ใช่ ไม่งั้นไม่จบนะ
You know what? Hire me to fix the subtitles after you have them translated, because I will. Have somebody translate it and I will go in and fix the errors. Please. I'll do it. I'll do it for free.
น้องๆได้คุยกับทางเดียน่าเขาหรือยังครับ
คุยแล้วค่ะเมื่อวาน มีเพื่อนๆคนอื่นอยู่ด้วยนะคะ
ยืนยันนะครับว่าคุยเรียบร้อยแล้ว
Are you sure that you,
แต่ยังไงทางพี่ก็คงต้องฟังจากทางเดียน่าเขาด้วยนะครับ
ยืนยัน
are
ค่ะ
you sure you talk?
ออร์แกน
What?
ต้องขอ
Shut
โทษ
up.
เดียน่าและทุกๆคนด้วยนะคะ
I don't need you to mansplain talking to me. Sorry, I don't know why I got so defensive.
ส่งงานมาที่เล่น
พี่มีนา น้ำค่ะ
Faye's coming. Sorry, you see that? You see that in the sky?
แล้วของฉันล่ะ
Oh! Oh! How dare you?
พอดีว่าหนูถือมาได้แค่2 ขวด เดี๋ยวหนูไป
Oh,
ให้
yeah,
นะคะ
okay. They should have showed Charlene come in with water bottles for everybody. That would have been so baller.
ขอบใจนะเฟย์แต่ว่า
Woo! I love the way she just indirectly
ไม่
chose
เป็นไร
though.
ค่ะ
Yikes. And Faye even came first. Ooh. I do feel for her though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel for her. Cause she's just so sweet, you know? She's not trying to be a homewrecker or anything. She just likes her. She's got a crush on her. Hey, you shady motherfucker. Who's she paying though? Or who's paying her? Someone's paying her to do all this
พี่ฮันนี่
bullshit.
คะหนูต้องทำยังไงถึงพี่มีนาจะรู้ว่าหนู
Honey,
ชอบ
I hate to
เขา
tell you this. She knows. She knows that you do, and she's not acknowledging it because she doesn't feel the same. I hate to tell it to you, girl. The first gay crush is always very painful. We all been there, baby. Hey, maybe in another world. Maybe in another world. Just not this one.
พี่อ่ะคิดแผนที่จะช่วยเฟย์จีบมีนาได้แล้วนะ
พี่ไฮดี้คะคือหนูคิดว่าพี่มีนากับพี่ชลินอ่ะเขาจะ
A woman with a brain. We love her.
ไม่หรอก
That's another thing that's so
เขาก็คง
sad
สนิท
too
กัน
is like
แบบเป็นรูมเมท
she
กันปกติ
has a
แหละ
crush on her, but kind of is
Sure,
accepting
Faye,
that
I'm not
she
gonna
doesn't feel the same way
yeah.
and that there's something going on with her and another person. But then she's still pushing it and kind of like giving her false hope in a situation that's not real. It's really mean, honestly. They better give Faye a girlfriend by the end. Like, how cute, even if we didn't see it happen because, like, screen time and it's not necessary, but, like, even just showing a girl that we haven't seen before or a girl we have seen before, kind of, like, make eye contact with her in a flirty way and just kind of, like, smile at her or something, and then we see Faye smile in a way it's like, okay, maybe she's finding something else. Just to give me hope, because I feel bad for her. Oh, she naked? No. Oh my god. That looked like skin. That looked like naked skin. I guess that was kind of the point.
เป็นไรเปล่า โอเคไหม
ตื่นเต้นนิดหน่อยอ่ะ
She's
โอ
nervous.
เค
At least we're seeing him in a dress. Please, come on. They're making me eat my words.
ถ้าอย่างนั้น เดี๋ยวฉันไปหายาให้เธอจะได้หายปวดท้
She
อง
said, let me go get them painkillers.
เป็นกำลังใจให้นะ
Wouldn't it be kind of cute though if their first kiss was like a situation like that where she just like hugged her and then quickly kissed her, not even thinking, and it was just like, whoa, hold on, hold on.
พี่จะรีบไปเอายาแก้ปวดให้เชอรีนอ่ะ
อ๋ออันเดี๋ยวหนูไปเป็นเพื่อนก็ได้มาเลย
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for, I hope it's Faye that blows the hell up on her. She deserves it for being a jerk. Aw, baby. Aw, Mina better get back to her girl. Is that how it ends? Ugh. Can I also say, why is the quality so bad? This is not 1080p. This is 720 upscaled. I feel like this was rendered on a 2007 iMac.
โครงหน้าสวยที่คุณแม่มาเต็มๆเลยนะคะเนี่ย
Holy shit.
ชอบพี่นะคะ
และ Miss Grand Thailand 2022
Okay, we're gonna see him on stage.
ได้แก่
Damn, it's gonna be them too in the top. I know a lot of people are thinking that it's gonna be Mina that wins because like real life and stuff. But I think I would be happy if that was one thing that they changed, because Mina didn't even want to do this, you know, like now she's into it. But Charlene wants this. Like, she wants this. She needs this. She cannot have another Heidi moment. Oh, I guess that was real life, not on the show. But she can't have another moment where she's runner-up, you know, because, like, that devastated her. So I hope that Charlene wins. And I think that Mina and, you know, would want that, too. But that's interesting. We're going to see her mom. Hold on. I want to start that over again. And I get to eat my words. They're finally going to do a scene of them on the stage, which I don't understand why they hadn't been doing that to begin with.
มงแน่ค่ะลูกสาวโครงหน้าสวยที่คุณแม่มาเต็มๆเลยนะคะเนี่ย
Damn.
ชอบพี่นะคะ
Poor Faye.
และ Miss Grand Thailand 2022 ได้แก่
ว่าแล้วเชียทำไมซื้อหวยไม่ถูกวะ
What is that about? I could see the mom situation happening, and Mina is supporting her, being there for her, and that's when the kiss happens. And also, I've come to the conclusion that I think, for once, I don't think that they are going to spoil the first kiss. I think everything we've seen is not going to be the first kiss. I hope it's not, at least, because I want us to be completely blindsided and shocked by the kiss. And I hope it happens next episode, because if there's only 9 episodes and we get 2 episodes of them, and it couldn't even be, like, if it doesn't happen next episode, then my thought process is probably not going to happen until the end of episode 8. And that would give us 1 episode of them, like, together after the kiss. So I'm going to be pissed if that's the case, but things are looking good. I'm slightly worried about whether a kiss is going to happen, because even though I don't want them to spoil it, you'd think that they would just show anything alluding to the fact that they even may kiss, you know? Like, even just a scene of them getting close, you know, but not spoiling it. I don't know, something. But if they are going to kiss and they didn't put in anything, I kind of respect that, because they've been spoiling everything, and it's ridiculous. But there we go. That was episode 6 of Show Me Love. This was an alright episode. I have many things to say, but I want to first start off on the good things that I really liked about this episode. Let's see, where do I start? The opening scene of them almost kissing was just everything. The chemistry between these two is like so intoxicating. I don't even know how else to describe it. And there's something that's just was so personal and so like vulnerable of them in that scene, being so close. I mean, they were like a centimeter away from kissing. And I love that they have this like unspoken thing. I just feel like they're both afraid to just do it, you know? They could have easily kissed there. They both wanted it, but I feel like both of them are waiting for the other person to just like do it, because this is new to both of them, at least to Charlene. And it kind of seems like Mina doesn't have very much experience in the situation either, even if she is a lesbian, you know? I don't think that there's that much experience with her either. Again, the music for that scene was absolutely ridiculous. That looked like, I mean, it seemed like somebody went onto YouTube and searched Sims music and then picked the first option. There was no thought put into the audio for that scene, because it didn't fit at all. That was like a very sensual, very deep moment that they shared there, where she was comforting her. It's almost more vulnerable and more emotional to have a scene like that than it is to kiss, you know, because they're showing that trust in each other. They're pretty much letting the other person in such a vulnerable way. I know I keep saying that, but it really is like that. And it should have been a very slow song. Like, the song would have been okay if it wasn't for those high notes that were like, dee, 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 dee. Like, come on. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then we don't even see how that scene ended. I don't like that. I feel like that is such a cop-out. Let's say they did have a way that that scene ended and they broke apart. It would either be, one, the cop-out of them getting interrupted, or two, something awkward where they're both just like, anyway, let's go to bed. Both of those things wouldn't have worked. So they copped out instead of having them just kiss. Or instead of having that lead somewhere, I don't know. Like, they could have even had a situation where maybe they were staring at each other like that and like almost about to kiss, and then we see Charlene start to cry, you know, like, and be really vulnerable because she's emotional and she's like feeling all these things right now. It just was very, very lazy. I know I said I was going to say positive things first, but after seeing that scene, I just wanted to say what was on my mind about that. It's almost like they're showing us this story that's very choppy, that goes from here to here to here to here. And then they so much of us have somebody announcing the context of the situation. Like this next scene that actually matters is of Mina and Charlene talking. But this is why they're talking. And then they show us this like weird backstory that doesn't make that much sense just to further along the Mina and Charlene relationship. It to me feels like this is a show based off the two of them, and the rest are just place markers that fill the void to further that storyline along, instead of being individual characters and individual people with their own storylines. Because the majority of them are not great. I mean, the relationship with Lalin and her boyfriend and like them sneaking around, like that was fine. That was good. That made sense. Whatever. Those 4 girls are important. Again, with the organ thing, I'm not going to get into the whole thing again because I talked it dead already, but they could have made that storyline just be, you know, her versus Diana. And instead we're getting this beef between 2 characters that we barely see. And if we do see them, it's through a phone call. And it's just, like, in my head, I'm just thinking, like, so why is it that we're supposed to care about them? Because the situation of it being Organ versus Diana would be way better because we love and care about these characters, you know? And it's a shame because Organ's actress, I don't remember her name, I'm so sorry, is a really great actress. She's really, really good. And I feel like they could have had a better storyline for her. She worked it real good for the material that she has, but I just would wish more from that storyline. I love that Mina finally confessed to her friends that she has a crush on Charlene. Also, the subtitles. Again, come on. I'll come back to this. I'm going to try to remember to come back to the subtitle situation because I want to say something about that. I loved that she told her friends the truth and that she had a crush. And how she was like, but please let me be the one to tell Charlene, because obviously she wants to tell her and not have people tell her that they found out. And I just love how the friends, like very much like real life, were pursuing this relationship and like pushing them together. Because like I've said in past videos, their communication, especially a little bit ago, was terrible. They would communicate through what the fans were telling them was going on, you know, and what Nudie would say, and they would push them in the direction like, okay, you both feel this way, you're both thinking this, now talk, you know, fix it, talk, get all your anger out, kiss each other, whatever, you know? And so the scene of them taking the pictures and I keep not wanting to say her name because I don't know how to pronounce it right, but it's like Lalin. I don't know how to say her name, guys. It just translated really nicely because she's, you know, she's orchestrating this whole thing of, okay, get closer together, put your arm here, put this here. It's like she's just like saying, okay, I know how you feel, I know how she feels. So let's step to it. Okay, I think it's Lalin. I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget. Nudie in real life and Lalin in the show are just the same. She's trying to support them. They both know the truth. And it was cute too how like Diana was so shocked and then she was like, she admitted it. You know, it's like she wasn't shocked that she had feelings. She was shocked that she actually admitted she had these feelings. And I think it's Deanna. Deanna is how they say it. It's a little bit hard to tell because of their accents too. That scene was just really cute and just so something that you could see happening, you know? Another thing that I felt was also like something that took up time that was unnecessary was the scene with Mina's mom and the neighbor, because we already knew that Mina's mom was skeptical of the situation, kind of didn't approve, but still loves her daughter and is going to support her. We didn't need for that interaction. We really didn't. It's unnecessary. The interaction I do think is going to be important is Charlotte's mom next episode. She's going to show up and things are going to be interesting. It was really sweet when Mina was on the phone with her mom and then was talking to Charlene about it, because she was like saying how they're so cute, you know, talking like that. And then Mina kind of hears for the first time that like she doesn't really speak to her mom. And the way she just falls asleep on her lap, I don't know if she was faking it or what. I could see her faking it though. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to fall asleep and then she's going to be cute to me and I'm going to hear all of it. But that scene was cute. I feel like there were so many scenes this episode of them being so coupley. They're a couple. They're acting like a couple. Again, I do feel for Faye. This poor woman just has this crush on her and is being misled in the situation. Because imagine where like you can't see all sides of a story. You have a crush on somebody that you know is kind of like has a thing with Charlene maybe, but also you have a crush on her and maybe you still have a chance. But then she also accepted like, okay, I think they have a thing, so like it's fine, whatever. And then have somebody come and be like, no, like she does have feelings for you. I don't think they're a thing. I think they're just roommates, you know. To have somebody lie and then put you through that is just like so wrong and really sad, honestly. I hope that they have something for Faye in the end to give her a girlfriend, you know. Somebody, I think it'd be really cute. Her and Oregon. Perfect. Oregon wants to be a gay ship so bad. Oregon and Faye. I'm really looking forward to seeing the scenes of them in their gowns, in their dresses, on stage for Miss Grand Thailand. Because, like I said, it's so frustrating to me that they're not even showing the pageant that is the center of this whole story. This scene, too, where Mina, first of all, the balls on this woman are dragging on the floor. She straight up was like, put it on me. And the just like, oh my god. The other scenes, like there was this romantic, deep tension. But for some reason, in that scene where she's putting the chapstick on her lips, it changed. There was a moment where it changed from romantic to sexual tension. And I'm just saying, I felt it. And the way she just kept like moving her fingers over her lips, like you clearly got her whole lips and you're still just touching her lips and like going slow. And it was very like erotic. And then Mina's little kiss to her fingers, it was like, ma'am, we're all blushing. We're all blushing, all of us. I feel like at that point, she just wanted to make Charlene squirm because she knows that this is happening. And then her pointing at her lips like, okay, now. I'm starting to wonder, though, if the scene in the pool is going to be their first kiss. Because we know that, like, that scene is supposed to be a thing where they're really testing that attraction or that, like, their feelings for each other. But, like, is that after their first kiss or is that when they do kiss? Is that what they mean by, like, they're testing the waters of this relationship? Because that'll be interesting. I hope they have a sweet kiss, even if it's not just, like, even if it's not a makeout, like, a sweet kiss as their first kiss, and then both of them are kind of like, whoa, that happened, whatever, you know? And then the pool scene happens where they really test, like, okay, is this something that we actually feel, or are we just friends stuck in this thing, you know? Friends don't act that way, ever. Ever. Come on, ever. I'm not kissing my friend's fingers when she's putting my chapstick on. I wouldn't even be putting her chapstick on, you know? Like, that's so gay. And the scene of them in the wedding dresses was just so cute. And the entire scene, I swear, all I could feel was like, this is Ingfa and Charlotte. This is not Mina and Charlene, this is Ingfa and Charlotte. End of story. 100% it's them. And their smiles and their giggles and the dancing and the first kiss. Our first Inglot kiss. We've seen pictures. Those don't count. We saw them kiss for the first time. This, I'm sure, was not even their first kiss, actually. Actually, I know it's not their first kiss because they talked about having a first kiss before this was even filmed. But I am just like, I feel like a proud mom. I have been watching these girls grow since, I think, June was actually when I found out that it was way earlier than September when I thought it was. It was June. I've been watching these two grow in such insane ways. Seeing them go from BFFs to not really speaking to sad tweets and sad music and rumors about Ingfa dating somebody else. And it was just hell when that situation was happening. But you know, like when that situation was happening, I absolutely adored them. I loved them from the start. But at the same time, this was still when Charlotte was not sure. You know, Ingfa was head over heels for this girl, but Charlotte wasn't sure. And, you know, it doesn't have to wait forever. You know, it's not fair on her. But then Charlotte's reaction to the situation was what was the most telling, in my opinion. Because that's when I feel like Charlotte realized I could lose her. And it means something when you're feeling upset about somebody dating somebody, you know? Like, if you're just best friends, why would you care if she found someone to date? You care because you have feelings for her. And I know it's a new thing for Charlotte. She's never been in a relationship with a woman. She's never been intimate with a woman. I feel like that kicked her on her ass. And that is when Charlotte really started to fall in love with her. The things we've seen them go through, the changes to, like, all of a sudden being touchy, and Charlotte's holding her hand up to her face and rubbing her hand and kissing her hand, and they're sitting up against each other at dinner answering questions about their relationship, being absolutely freaking adorable. They were acting like a whole couple. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now with them and some of the other contestants, and things have not been good. No one's been happy. The boss is a piece of shit. Sorry if you're watching this, but you need to get your shit together, please. I can tell that they're going through a lot, and, you know, they're not being as, like, lovey and close to each other, but I think that also has to do with the fact that, like, they're being professional, and also a huge thing just happened to them and their friends that was not good. It's hard to, like, love them so much, see them get so close, and then so they're kind of backing off a little bit, not necessarily because they don't have feelings for each other, but because of everything going on, and just to like, be there through it all, and then now see them actually kiss, like they kissed. It's not a picture. We watched them kiss. Even if the show were to bomb and just do absolutely terrible, this gave Ingfa and Charlotte so much more than what it would give anybody. They learned so much about themselves, so much about each other. They grew so much as people in a loving relationship. They're not afraid to touch each other now. They're so close with each other now. It's just so beautiful that happened from the show. I loved seeing their kiss so much. So much. And again, I feel like Ingfa's dream was that she married Charlotte. I think that's what it was. And that's why she was embarrassed to say it. And that's why that was put into the show. Because from what we know, that almost kiss scene and the wedding happened after that dream and after all that stuff was going on online with them being, like, super secretive about all this stuff that happened. So to me, that feels like they shot that to add that into the series because that was her dream. That, or the writers added that because they know that she had some type of dream about Charlotte, but maybe they didn't actually know, you know, so they didn't just purposely show her freaking dream, but maybe they guessed what the dream was about or something. Either way, it just, like, my heart thinking about that could be what her dream was, that she didn't want to tell anybody. That just, like, makes my life. I'm so sick of Heidi. What she's doing to Faye is so not cool. Faye even knew, like, okay, I think she's got this thing with Charlene. I'm gonna back off. Like, I don't think she likes me. And then for Heidi to be like, oh no, like, they're just roommates. And then to push her again towards a situation that she's gonna be rejected is so disgusting and breaks my heart for Faye. And notice how Mina never once led her on. She's never once returned that energy that Faye is giving her. And it seems like from the preview for the next episode that Pitchy's gonna tell her that she likes her. And so I feel like this is the time now for Ingfa to be straight up and deny the situation, because Faye needs to know that this is not happening. It's not gonna happen. Because Heidi still interrupts the situation and then somehow manipulates her into believing that she has feelings. So she needs to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. I can't wait to see the Charlotte and her mom stuff this next episode. It's going to be heavy. And I feel like I'm sure it's not word for word stuff that happened with her real mom, but I'm sure it's something similar because, you know, this is based on a true story. I guess, long story not so short, I just think that everything was rushed, and there's so little things that also happen in the episodes that, like, it just doesn't feel like there's a storyline besides them falling in love with each other. And like I said, it would have benefited the main storyline and also Deanna's and Oregon's storylines if that had just been a beef between them two, if they essentially took that storyline and put it for them two. Because I don't care about Queenie, I don't really care about Kiki, I just care about the girls. And Oregon would have such a better storyline if it was just against Deanna or Laleen. I feel like that small change would have made a huge difference and how the flow of the show went. Because I mean, we've seen Laleen and her boyfriend, and they have this like storyline where they almost got in trouble, you know, all that stuff. But we really haven't seen Deanna's side storyline, and I feel like that would have been perfect because it would have been direct drama into the group. There's no reason for her to go after Mina when she doesn't even know Mina and she's brand new. It just like that whole situation doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense in general because she's so set on using Oregon to get to Mina just because she doesn't want Kiki's person to win. It just, the same situation, like I said, could have happened and made it make way more sense. My issues are the subtitles need to be better. The quality needs to be better. It needs to stop being so choppy. It's almost like they're rushing through these situations to get to the Mina and Charlene moments, which, don't get me wrong, I would love that. But if you're gonna make a show, you need to make it good. If you're gonna have all of these 4 people be the main characters and have it not just be Mina and Charlene, you need to have good stories for them as well. Otherwise, it should have been just them 2 starring and the rest are like main characters. I would have loved to see more of a background storyline that wasn't just them 2 falling in love to support the fact, you know, to bring in the drama that way, because also, like I said, the pageant stuff is happening. We've seen none of it. We see Heidi trying to sabotage her and whatever, and it's kind of like, why? We're not even seeing how any of that is affecting Mina at all. And I don't know. Everyone is very good at acting. There's sometimes too where like some of the dialogue is like just weird. And there was that one scene where it was Heidi and the 2 other girls sitting there like being evil, doing like evil laughs. I know a lot of it is very like campy and funny and like kind of cringy at times, but that scene was just like, I don't know, the dialogue, the acting was not good, but I think it was because the dialogue was not good. It's like, how do you act that weird dialogue that is very cringy, you know? But all in all, I really have been enjoying watching the show. I do like it. It's not that it's like terrible. It's that I just wish that they had gotten these things right, and I think they could have if they actually took the time to do it. The show should not have come out until the end of May, in my opinion. They should have been able to finish filming it before they even started editing. And maybe that's also why things feel choppy, because there's scenes that are very clearly thrown in there after the fact. I don't know. I really think that a lot of the stuff would be better had it not been pushed so quickly to come out. Like, they started filming in the beginning of January and it was coming out in February. Like, what? Or maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it was December. But, like, still, that's... for a whole show, it's like nothing. It's something I really don't like either. Every scene we're seeing is all in the same place. I'm at least looking forward to the pool scene when they're in a different place. You know, like, it just is, there's a lot of things that I think that they rushed it, honestly. I feel like the editing could be better. Subtitles could be better. Both things that would be fixed if they gave more time for it and got the correct situations going. And maybe even like after the fact, they could edit it and then realize, hey, this is a little bit choppy. Let's film some makeup scenes and make this flow a little bit better. It's not like this is like a cable show where like you could do that because there's so many episodes. Like Riverdale, there's like 20 episodes or whatever. So we see it while they're still filming. They were still filming like scenes that were being put in the next episode. So of course it's going to be choppy. They should have finished this editing and then been like, okay, here's where we could add something in to fix this. Let's add a scene like this. Let's add a scene like that. But it just felt rushed. I still love the girls, still adore it. I just wish that it was a bigger thing than it turned out to be, because it could have been huge. This could have been a show, had it been free also, this could have been a show that just like took the hell off for the gays. It could have been insane. But so many mistakes were made, so many corners were cut that I just don't see it happening, which genuinely breaks my heart, because the girls and everybody in the show deserved more than that, you know? There's only 9 episodes. There's no reason why you should be still filming while it's editing, because part of the editing process is when you have to do reshoots. Add these scenes in, change this dialogue, mix it up a little bit. Like, oh, maybe we should add something here that gets us from this scene to that scene because it's a little bit weird going from here to here. Like I said, everything feels like it was due to the rush of it. But the other thing I think is that Nawat is money hungry and wanted to get it out while the hype was still going as quick as possible. And it showed. You hurried it out Therefore, it wasn't as good as it could have been. The editing was all last second because they filmed something and they had it aired like literally the same week. They should have had these scenes already and then added reshoots after editing before we even came close to seeing the episodes. It should have been done. How is the editor supposed to fix the situation when they're done filming and done with reshoots or adding anything else and they're editing and there's stuff that doesn't mesh well together? How are they supposed to fix that when they don't have anything to put there? I just feel like everything was rushed. Some people were money hungry. It should have never costed money. If you're going to make people like pay for this, it needs to be better. And I don't mean, it's not that I think the storyline needs to be better. It's the quality needs to be better. The music for it needs to be better. Everything for it needs to be better and worth the money. The quality even is terrible. I pay for this monthly and this is what I get, you know? I do hope that they upload the episodes after the series is done ending because making people pay for it was the downfall, in my opinion. And I feel like him making that decision to make it cost money says a lot about him, in my genuine opinion. Anyway, I've been talking forever and I'm so sorry. I just wanted to get that out because I feel like they got screwed over, to be honest. I feel like they all put their heart into this for the script to not be that great. It's decent. For the editing to be terrible, for the quality to be terrible, for everything to just not work out the right way. And I feel like Nawat screwed that up. I feel like he screwed it up because he's money hungry. And he wanted to cut corners. He didn't want to give anything to make it great. He didn't want to invest in it to make it great. He just wanted people to pay for it because, hey, here's a storyline with Ingfa and Charlotte falling in love. You're going to love it. You love Ingla, you're going to love it. And then put zero effort into the rest of it. It does make me really sad because this was supposed to be huge. It was supposed to be another big GL series that took off because of their adorable story in real life and in the show. But now you have to pay for the show and people are only watching these little snippet clips, highlight clips, and watching it illegally if they can. I'm just so disappointed, man. I don't know. Mostly just sad because I know how hard the girls worked on all of it and how hard everybody worked. And I don't think it's the director either. I think the director is actually pretty good. It's just everything else. Anyway, I do still love the show. I promise I do love the show. I think it's adorable. I love all the people in the show. I love seeing Ingfa and Charlotte play these characters that are falling in love. I do love it. I just wish that it had a chance to show everybody else that as well. Another thing I don't understand is how they have like done no promo for it. And I don't just mean like billboards and little trailers and commercials and spreading the word and this and that. Not even just that, but like Ingfa and Charlotte haven't been doing interviews about it. They did like one at the beginning, but it was like not just about Show Me Love. They haven't been doing like conferences, like they haven't been doing events, not interviews, not live streams together talking about the show. Like, it's this show that's airing and like everybody's talking about it the bare minimum. And by everyone, I mean like the crew and everything. There hasn't been interviews. Like, they're doing these like reactions to the shows with the characters, but Mina's not in most of them. You're not going to do any promo for it. You're going to make it cost money. Not even talk about it as it's airing. It breaks my heart. They could be doing interviews about it, getting the word out, making more people watch the show. You know, more people, more money, Nawat, but you gotta put money to get more. But I'm just sad for the girls, to be honest. But like I said, I still love the show. I'm enjoying every second of it, and I cannot wait till the next episode. We better get a freaking kiss. We better. Because if they mess us up and only give us a kiss in the end of 8 and we get them for one episode, I will fight somebody. I will fight somebody. Also, somebody confirm for me, is there 10 episodes or is there 9? Because the list that they have, there's 9. But then other people were saying there's 10. Let me know. I think it's just 9, which is sad, but yeah. Anyway, loved the Inglot scenes this episode. I loved their almost kiss moment, besides the music. I loved how Mina was getting a little brave there and had the dream of them getting married. Seeing them kiss for the first time was absolutely everything, and I'm so, so happy and so excited to see like what the next episode's going to take us. And when we're getting that kiss, that non-dream kiss, but I'm just happy that we got an Inglot kiss in general. A win is a win. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it, finally. Thanks for listening to me rant. If you made it all the way to the end, hell yeah, love you for that, because why would you? I don't know. But I really enjoy this show, and I appreciate everybody and their comments and everyone's opinion and everything like that. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your issues with the show are. Let me know what your things you love about the show are. Tell me what things you would change. Tell me things you love. Yada, yada, yada. Talk to me. Anyway. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I will see you guys next week for episode 7. Thanks for watching.
Oh, my, well, it's unfair. Looking like that, make a gentleman stare. Oh, my, well, it's unfair. Looking like that, make a gentleman care.